All right, welcome to WAC Basketball Preview Days presented by Hercules Tires. We first have the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley men's basketball team, and we're joined by first-year head coach Matt Figger, as well as Merrick Nelson and Ricky Doc Nelson. Coach, I want to talk with you first. Former late head coach Lou Hill had set a foundation for this program. How do you hope to build off of that in your first season with the Vaqueros?
Well, it's a credit to Coach Hill. He did a great job in his time here, starting a foundation, building a culture of competing and trying to win. He did it the right way. He was building on the community, getting good support. And he was helping young men become grown men. So, I hope to pick up the torch and continue that. I think he's left this place in a great place. Where he took it over and where it's at now, it's probably light years where it used to be. But we're looking to build off what he started, and hopefully we got the right young men in our locker room to do that.
Coming to the WAC from the Ohio Valley Conference, where you were head coach for Austin Peay for 4 seasons, what is the difference between the Ohio Valley coming to the WAC? You've proven to turn programs around. What do you hope to build off of this first season?
Well, it's to answer that question, I don't know. I mean, it's a new league. Obviously, I don't know a lot about the league. I mean, you're talking about schools coming in from a different league version into one. So, we're going to take it day by day and see how things go. We're more worried about, us building a program and being competitive every day, being better every day, and taking care of the things we can control. So that's our focus. It's just every day by day, getting better.
Merrick, last season was so tough in many ways on and off the floor. What is the team's mindset as you head into this season?
Yeah, last season was definitely one to remember in a lot of different ways. But the mindset going into this season is just taking it game by game. For me, and I know we have about 7 of our guys returning from last year's team. We feel really, really special about this season. And so for us specifically, it's just, remembering Coach Hill and honoring him and everything that we do, and going out there and remembering how the last season ended. There was a bad taste left from the way things ended. And I think that story is still yet to be finished. And we're looking forward to, continuing his legacy.
Ricky, you're the team's returning leading assist man. With some of the newcomers that have been added in this offseason, how potent does this offense have the potential to be?
The offense has a lot of potential. We're making changes in our offense, so we're getting used to a new system. But I think we're picking it up pretty fast, and I think it will be really fun to watch. We'll be fast. We're going to shoot the ball. We're going to defend. So I think mainly the defensive side will lead into our offensive success.
And staying with you, with new head coach, how has the team kind of bought into what Coach Figger is trying to build with this program?
I think the team is pretty bought in. It didn't take us long. We really didn't have a choice because we want to win, and we know Coach Figgers has a recipe for success. So I think the guys were pretty much forced to buy in because, we want to win.
Merrick, what adjustments will this team need to make playing in this newly expanded WAC league?
Well, I think one of the things we need to be focused on is obviously we have a lot of older guys and a lot of experience on our roster. And so I think being able to use that to our advantage is something we're going to have to focus on, whether that's scouting, whether that's just knowing players' tendencies, knowing how certain games are going to be, and being able to adjust on the fly. Like Coach mentioned, we don't really know what to expect as far as the landscape of the conference goes. So we're going to, whoever can adjust, in time and during the game, on the fly, we'll be able to have, the most success, I believe.
Coach, how important has it been to have that core group of continuity back on the team this year, especially as you're heading into your first season with these group?
It's great. I mean, the one thing that that you always need to have a chance to win is you need experience and you need to be older. And we do have a lot of experience coming back. We do have the bulk of our team back. I think in the landscape of the transfer portal and so many kids changing schools, just having the numbers that we have returning, is a big plus. And I think the age and experience of our team, not necessarily the experience of playing together, but just playing college basketball in a whole, I think it's very helpful that your team is an older type team. And so we're able to do more mature things versus a team that would be relatively young and full of freshmen and sophomores. So I think those are big pluses for us.
Merrick, being one of those veteran players, a grad student with the newcomers and the guys returning, how have you expanded your role to make sure all the guys are on the same page as you head into the season?
I think that's a really good question. My role has definitely become more of a leadership kind of role, and just being an everyday kind of guy. That's one of our mottos here, and something that Coach preaches is just being an everyday person and someone who gets their work in every day and pushes and is consistent. Never gets too high, never gets too low, and knows what's to be expected of them day in and day out. So that's something that I've been kind of focusing on, is just being consistent, as a leader, as a player, on and off the court.
Ricky, what are you most looking forward to about this season and playing in this newly expanded league?
First and foremost, I'm excited to get fans back in the field house. I'm excited to put on a show for the community. They've been waiting for it. So I think we're going to have a lot to show them. I really can't wait for the WAC because we have new teams, new places to go, a lot of places in Texas. So I think it'll be great for a lot of guys that's close to home, and a lot of people can have family come out and support them. So I think we'll have a lot of support wherever we go.
Merrick, Ricky, and Coach, thank you for joining me. I'm going to turn it over to Chris Thompson and let the rest of the media ask some questions. Thank you so much.